The History Channel's presentation of the American Revolution is brought to you in part by FedEx and by the men and women of General Motors.
A&E's biography and Sherlock Holmes will not be seen tonight, so that we may bring you a History Channel special, The American Revolution.
Passion governs, and she never governs wisely.
The colonies are not to be emancipated.
All men are created equal, victory or death.
The American Revolution will continue in a moment here on A&E.
What's the matter, son?
I'm kind of worried about a package I sent out for Mr. Jones.
Cup of coffee? Well, sending out that package is a big responsibility. Jones knows you'll come through. Hard work, faith, trust in each other. That's what it's all about. Besides, in over 20 years, FedEx has never let me down.
What if I didn't use FedEx?
Well, then, you're dead.
Next time, use FedEx.
Hit the lights on your way out.
We know what we need to focus on. We have to listen to the voice of the customer.
I like it because
the customer is the most important part of this business. The customer knows everything. And I think what we're learning is that our customers want to have it simple because things are so complicated these days. I think people want to get into an environment where they're comfortable, be kind of an oasis.
You can make war, or you can make peace. With Sid Meier's Colonization, the new computer strategy game, you have the power to create your own America. Outsmart your enemies. Choose the right allies. Fight the right battles. And you could build a great nation, because with colonization, anything is possible.
The beaches of North Carolina's Outer Banks have often been called America's best. And if you're planning for retirement, you should consider the best of America. It's an annuity from Nationwide Life that includes Fidelity, Neuberger and Berman, 20th Century, and 5 more of America's top names in money management. So call this number to learn more about the best of America. There's nothing else like it. From sea to shining sea. All the moments.
John F. Kennedy died at approximately 1 o'clock.
The shared memories. The events we'll never forget.
Well, I'm not a crook.
All the pain and the joy. All of history. All in one place. Coming January 1st. The History Channel. Call your cable operator today and begin your historic journey.
We now return to The American Revolution. The American Revolution will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Okay, this is a message for you and you and you about getting them and her to buy you a computer. Because you can't just throw one in the shopping cart when they aren't looking. Now, the thing you'll notice right away about this new computer is this, and this, and this. But the thing to stress to them is this, and this, and this, even though this one doesn't cost much more than computers that aren't and don't and won't. Oh, and did I mention it can talk?
I am Aptiva.
And sing and dance?
I am Aptiva.
All right, we're working on it.
I've been fooling with cars since I was 10 or 12 years old. Cars are me. General Motors has been my home since I was 18, and I think we've gone through a great period of change in General Motors. To me, that creates a lot of energy. Everybody knows where they're going. We're obviously in business to make profit, but we want to do that by pleasing the customer, by giving them what they want, and then do something extra that surprises and delights this customer.
Never had things exactly my way. My childhood, my parents planned that. Then came the kids and the house. Retirement, I'll call it freedom. To be that kid that still wants to play. But I have to make sure the money will last.
Take control of your future. A plan from Merrill Lynch can show you how. And a Merrill Lynch financial consultant has more ways to make the plan work for you than anyone else. The difference is planning. The difference is Merrill Lynch.
Hello, I'm Roger Mudd. The past will come alive when the History Channel begins January 1st. The History Channel is a new cable network that will have the best documentaries, movies, and miniseries that history has to offer. I'm proud to say that I'll be a part of the History Channel and hope that you'll join me for this memorable trip into our past. To receive all of history, all in one place, call your cable operator today and begin your historic journey.
A&E's Monthly Magazine opens your eyes to the best in original biographies, mysteries, and specials. From complete highlights, in-depth reviews, and an array of collectibles, to fascinating articles, up-close interviews, even the challenge of a crossword. A&E Monthly is your connection to what's happening today. To order your 12 issues of the A&E Monthly for only $18 a year, 23 Canadian dollars, call 1-800-238-2800.
In this month's issue, Kathy Lee Gifford talks about holidays past and present. Also profiled, the man who created Lovejoy, author Jonathan Gash. Call now and receive a free CD of Mozart's greatest symphonies with your paid subscription.
Call 1-800-238-2800 for an engaging look at television's best.
We now return to the American Revolution. The American Revolution will continue in a moment here on A&E. Very silky, very sexy, but not very small. Haynes Silk Reflections Plus, because bigger is better.
If you were AT&T, the old American Telephone and Telegraph, the biggest, most powerful company in the universe, what would you be scared of? If you were AT&T, you'd be scared of only one thing. Me, from MCI. You'd be scared I'd call your customers and show them the savings with MCI. And you'd worry that they'd really like the idea and switch to MCI. Lighten up, AT&T. Don't be so scared of me and MCI. You have millions of customers, and it's going to be years before I can get through to all of them.
You can make war, or you can make peace. With Sid Meier's Colonization, the new computer strategy game, you have the power to create your own America. Outsmart your enemies. Choose the right allies. Fight the right battles. You could build a great nation, because with Colonization, anything is possible.
I've been working for General Motors 26 years. People expect GM to produce quality cars. And I'm aware what I must do as an individual to help ensure quality. Yes. We have an obligation to the public to produce a fine automobile. It's not something that's going to happen by chance or a dream or fantasy, but it's a hard-working thing.
Step into the H
and into history. Introducing the History Channel. A channel that will take you back with movies in time, where you'll see history's greatest stories and finest hours being lived by history's greatest performers. Gripping documentaries that will send you on a remarkable journey into yesterday and into moments that have shaped our past on History Alive. And the week's big event on History Sunday, featuring the best documentaries and movies that history has to offer. Experience the age. Experience all of history, all in one place. Call your cable operator today to find out how you can get the History Channel.
Take nothing casually, not even socks. Haynes Silk Reflections Casual. Now you're dressed to the ankles. We now return to the American Revolution. The American Revolution will continue in a moment here on A&E.
The History Channel's presentation of the American Revolution is brought to you in part by IBM. There's never been a better time to do business with IBM.
Aptiva.
Aptiva.
Aptiva. He can get to anyone in D.C. The man has contacts everywhere.
It's a neurological inflammation of the aptival region.
I'm about to take over the entire empire. And then this droid Aptiva kills me dead.
Aptiva. It's whatever you want, however, whenever, wherever you want it. It's the newest multimedia PC.
Speak.
Hello, I'm Aptiva. From IBM.
Tom, can I see you for a moment?
Yeah.
You sent that package FedEx like I asked, right?
Well, Carol, sometimes you've got to be your own man, woman. Blaze your own trail. Stand on your own 2 feet. Break away from the herd. March to the beat of a different drum. Stare fate in the eye. Zig when the other guy zags.
Package never got there, did it?
No, not even close.
Oh.
Carol?
Yes, Tom.
Will this affect my raise?
Well, you just gotta bite the bullet.
Next time, use FedEx.
Get right.
We paint the new Chevy Blazer in a highly automated paint application facility. Those entering the paint area have to put on special lint-free apparel, and in some cases pass through an air shower. Before paint is applied by robots, the primed bodies are gently brushed with ostrich feathers. Now, you might not always be able to admire the stunning result all this has on the Blazer's paint job, but it's nice to know it's there, somewhere.
Hello, I'm Roger Mudd. The past will come alive when the History Channel begins January 1st. The History Channel is a new cable network that will have the best documentaries, movies, and miniseries that history has to offer. I'm proud to say that I'll be a part of the History Channel and hope that you'll join me for this memorable trip into our past. To receive all of history, all in one place, call your cable operator today and begin your historic journey.
I've just discovered something quite shocking. Most ordinary credit cards charge interest from the moment you buy something, if you carry a balance as little as $1. Thankfully, American Express has introduced a new credit card called the Optima True Grace Card. It has a low interest rate if you choose to extend payment, no annual fee if you use it 3 times a year, and you get an interest-free grace period on each new purchase, even when you carry a balance. It's a good thing.
But don't just throw away your old credit cards. Recycle them. I'm retiling my swimming pool.
Apply today. Call 1-800-4-OPTIMA. The sooner you apply for the new Optima True Grace credit card from American Express, the sooner you'll cut your interest charges. It's a good thing. And keep recycling those old credit cards. Apply today. Call 1-800-4-OPTIMA.
We now return to the American Revolution. The American Revolution will continue in a moment here on A&E.
The Eagle has landed.
All the moments.
John F. Kennedy died at approximately 1 o'clock.
The shared memories. The events we'll never forget.
Well, I'm not a crook.
All the pain and the joy. All of history. All in one place. Coming January 1st. The History Channel. Call your cable operator today and begin your historic journey.
Hey, doing a little Christmas shopping? Isn't it just the pits? Look here, bruises. Caught a couple of bony elbows at the cash register. There's no value. Nothing lasts. Try to find a nice gift for 25 bucks, huh? 50 bucks. And the service? Everyone's got the disposition of Scrooge. It just squeezes the holiday spirit right out of you.
Have you ever been to Neiman Marcus?
No.
Neiman Marcus, the best gifts at any price.
On a day like this, you're bound to see quite a few great performances on the ice. But few are as gripping as the Lumina minivan. Its available traction control system keeps you sure-footed even in the worst weather. Lumina. It looks different because it is different.
Have you noticed that more and more people each year are going into the office less and less? In fact, this year, 40 million Americans will be going home to work in their own home offices. And for all these home professionals, Hewlett-Packard has now created the Office Jet. It's a printer, a fax machine, and a copier all in one. And it's so affordable and so complete. All you need is an HP Office Jet, and you're in business.
Hello, I'm Edward Herman, and I hope you're enjoying the History Channel's special presentation, The American Revolution, on A&E. Beginning January 1st, the History Channel will bring you all of history, all in one place. In addition to celebrated movies and miniseries, the History Channel will present riveting documentaries, such as History Alive. Acclaimed journalist Roger Mudd takes you to different events in time every week, and new adventures every weeknight on History Alive. I'm proud to say that I'll be part of this exciting new network when the popular program Our Century joins the History Channel. If you'd like to receive the History Channel and see all of history, all in one place, tell your cable operator you want it in your home. The American Revolution, a History Channel special presentation now continues. And don't forget to watch the dramatic conclusion tomorrow night on A&E.
We now return to The American Revolution. The American Revolution will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Concept cars. Stunning coupes built just for auto shows, not for real people. Now, Buick introduces a whole new concept. The all-new 1995 Riviera. The roomiest coupe in the world, with all the style and excitement of a concept car. Riviera by Buick. What a concept.
You can make war, or you can make peace. With Sid Meier's Colonization, the new computer strategy game, you have the power to create your own America. Outsmart your enemies. Choose the right allies. Fight the right battles. And you could build a great nation. Because with Colonization, anything is possible.
I'm here with a few friends speaking to you on a Motorola cellular phone. You guys ready? Sure. We're here to show you that these Motorola phones are built to take a lot of punishment. Everyone okay?
Check. Oh, yeah. Roger.
Is there a tougher cellular phone out there? Spare me. Motorola, the best-selling, most preferred cellular phones in the world.
The History Channel special preview presentation, The American Revolution, will continue after these messages.
It's a war that's fought on the streets.
I've been warned for your arrest. Don't move.
And in the courts. I ask you to weigh all the evidence that is presented. We fight that war every day.
When it comes to the law, everybody's the same.
There's a fine line between right and wrong.
He said you threatened to kill him.
It's a thin blue line.
You go to jail. You don't get out. Law and Order. Tonight on A&E.
It would be criminal to miss it.
He is now considered one of the great presidents of the United States.
He pushed the button to end one war, and his fight against communism led America into another.
It's sometimes been said that Truman saved the world from communism.
He was honest, he worked hard. Give him hell, Harry.
The Extraordinary Life of Harry S. Truman, on an all-new biography, Wednesday on A&E.
We now return to the American Revolution. The American Revolution will continue in a moment here on A&E.
Listen, this stuff that we make, it's powerful. It makes you powerful. Stuff that we make, it's powerful. Take it. Listen. Gather up your ideas. Run with them. It makes you powerful. Just do something amazing. We're in your corner, and we can't wait to see what you're going to do. Stuff that we make. Listen, listen, listen.
22 minutes, 16 seconds past the hour.
Nice guy, James. His name's William.
A familiar face, a morning smile, an extra step.
Bridge was down, but he got here anyway, didn't he? Amazing.
At this moment, the people of FedEx are using their know-how, determination, and heart to treat your package as if it were the most important package of all. Because to them, that's exactly what it is.
James, such a nice boy. He is a nice boy, but his name's William.
Concept cars. Those gorgeous cars built for auto shows. Wouldn't it feel great if they built one for you? Someone has. The all-new 1995 Riviera. A new world standard for structural integrity among prestige luxury coupes. Riviera by Buick. The concept car you can drive home.
Another day begins in Europe. Just as it has for centuries. And as each new day arrives, so does a silver bird from the west. This morning, American Airlines will touch down in 11 European cities in 9 different countries, just as the new day begins. So whether it's business or pleasure that brings you to Europe, fly the airline that can have you there as early as tomorrow morning. American Airlines, something special to Europe.
Hello, I'm Roger Mudd. I'm proud to say I'll be a part of the History Channel, which begins January 1st. To receive all of history all in one place. Call your cable operator today and begin your historic journey.
We now return to the American Revolution.
The war had grown long. By the end of the Morristown winter, nearly 5,000 Americans had lost their lives in the 5 years of struggle to combat injuries. But several times as many had died of starvation and disease. And still, no end to the fighting was in sight.
Tomorrow, the conclusion of the American Revolution. The patriot hero Benedict Arnold tries to sell the key to the continent to the British. And George Washington's Continentals and their French allies trap an army on the Yorktown Peninsula.
Now you can own this 6-part videocassette collector's edition box set, The American Revolution. Call 1-800-423-1212 now, and you will also receive this full-length CD of the score from the series with original music by Christopher L. Stone, a $15 value free with your order. Call 1-800-423-1212, and for $99.95 plus shipping and handling, order the American Revolution box set and receive the CD free.
From the adventures of John Paul Jones to George Washington's farewell, join us for the dramatic conclusion to the American Revolution tomorrow.
And now it's Lovejoy Mysteries, next on A&E.
The History Channel's presentation of the American Revolution has been brought to you in part by Buick and your local dealers. Remember Buick, the new symbol for quality in America.
As sure as the sun will rise across America, the families that travel will have one common need: to be safe. So it's no surprise that America's favorite full-size car has also been honored for safety. That's according to Prevention Magazine, which gave LeSabre the Safe Car Achievement Award in the full-size category. Buick LeSabre, the American family car.
Let's figure out who this new computer is really for. You or them? All right, this is for you, this is for them, you, them, you, them, probably you and them. You, if you get to the computer before they do. Definitely you. Them mostly, you sometimes. Everybody, really. If I talk about how it's built and backed and all that stuff, that won't help, because that's good for both of you. Okay, how is this? It's for everybody, but it lives in your room. You'll work it out.
You're watching A&E. It's time well spent.
Welcome to your 40s. Yes, your 40s. You'll probably need a little more belt, a little more time, and a pair of bifocals. But wait, there's hope. Call 1-800-582-8484 to find out about AccuView from Monovision, the contact lens fitting technique that lets you wear contacts instead of bifocals or reading glasses. So if you're near this number, call this number. Call by November 30th and see how AccuView from Monovision can let you see clearly near and far without bifocals. Call 1-800-582-8484. Get a certificate for a free trial pair and a $20 rebate on your first purchase. A nice number. With AccuView disposable contact lenses, there's no cleaning. Wear them up to a week and throw them away. So don't count the years. Count the savings with a free trial pair and $20 rebate. Call now. Then ask your eye doctor if AccuView from Monovision is right for you. Don't let bifocals do a number on you. Call this number instead.
If diamonds are a girl's best friend...
Star of the East. It's gone.
Then Poirot is the perfect ladies' man.
The ladies, they always seek Poirot for help.
Can he solve this gem of a mystery? It's a 10-carat case for Poirot on the A&E Mystery Movie. Tuesday on A&E.
A&E's Lovejoy Mysteries is brought to you in part by Heinz Dog and Cat Foods. Good for life.